You hear me? You hear me? You hear me? You hear me? That boy is. Let's get it, man. Got my brother David, my boy Vashawn in this thing. My boy 2 times, Sean 2 times, Turk 2 times. Woo! Yeah, boy. Good. Let's get it. Let's get it, shawty. Let's get it. Let's get it, shawty.
No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup
I'm over here in the swamp, the game from last year, baby.
Welcome to the home of the the number 13 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me, guys. Can't wait to get this started. And the Gators will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it out. It's Marion. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. He wants to change this route. They'll go to the toss. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Back to throw. It's back. Got his man out of the backfield. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Canes in the hurry-up. On third down, he drops to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Lyle. At the 35, he's loose. Turning it on. The 30. Inside the... And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
How about that first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog, coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession one, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
I done seen them motherfuckers do all type of shit.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Wasting no time taking a shot. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. And he slipped through the ground, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Florida!
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. How about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you've got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back end, and you can tell he comes free, he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
This drive will open from the 15. Looking to throw, it's back. With the catch, it's Lyle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Gonna run it. It's Fletcher. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. With jet sweep pass. Oh, he's got a chance. It's a running room. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. And the Canes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And those are
What was
frustrating.
that?
Those drives really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it.
Oh, he missed it again!
They'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Single back formation, and they give it to it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Trying play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Leaves it with the running back. Hard running there. There he goes! Wide open spaces. Touchdown Gators! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
Yeah, when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Using his legs, it's Fletcher. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Beck. With the catch, it's Fletcher. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. They'll try to run for it.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Balvin. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally make the stop, and what a fantastic way to finish off this first quarter after that play. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Hands it off. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
I like the poise by the quarterback on that play, too, because a lot of times, as a quarterback, you see the blitz coming, and immediately you want to audible, you want to try to throw the ball, but he knew that he had a good run play call, and he knew he could leave it on. Heads-up play by the QB.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
To throw, it's Beck. Firing to the right, complete. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Well, the field goal kicker can step away from the net and go sit down, grab some water. They're not going to need him just quite yet. That was a great play call. Throwing the ball on third and short in field goal range. They get the completion, now setting up first and goal.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game, because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. And after the extra point was good, it's even Steven here in the second quarter. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ball. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Out of the gun to give to the back. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. The Gators will keep this drive going. Mr. Two-Bits would be proud. The Gators standing up and hollering for a first down.
Now, how does that cheer go?
Well, first you have to have the yellow shirt and the striped tie and go 2 bits, 4 bits, 6 bits, $1, all for the Gators. Stand up and holler. Unloads to the wide out. Complete to the left. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your
Hit his ass.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And the Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
And the defense makes a play, finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring.
Yeah.
Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. Back to pass, it's Lagway. Avoids pressure. On the move to the right, looking for a big one.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was
him out
critical
of
for
there,
their
lag.
confidence because
Get
they had
out of
been
there, lag
scored
away.
on earlier. They'd given up a ton
Get
of
him.
yards. I think they understood
Get him out of there, lag
gravity
away.
of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the deep.
He's got it. First down and more. It's a seam wide open. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Pulls it in. It's Wilson. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Caught in the backfield. It's Wilson. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
I really like this slot receiver because of his shiftiness, and you see that on his route run. Really, really nice job creating separation for his QB.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Moves around to clear up the vision.
No!
Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window if the intended target was not open. And that's why...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room.
We're going to the crib with this one, y'all.
Inside the 30.
We're going to the crib with this one, y'all.
Touchdown, Miami. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turning on the Jets, making the big play.
He'll bring it out. It's ball. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Trying to escape and get it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Buys a little time with his feet. It's a fly. Complete down.
Oh, my God.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Finds his man. It's Livingston. And they swarm him under.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now at the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's Pat.
Turning on the Jets. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And his throw was incomplete. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He wants to throw it again. He's got him still on his feet. Touchdown, Florida! Nice catch and good work to get it into the end zone.
would have been a
I was so
big
excited for this game
man.
because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll try the left side. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Off the play fake. Steps away. They get to him as he throws. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Makes the grab. It's Fletcher. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Despite failing earlier on fourth down, they will try again here. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. And the Canes decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the Canes decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Fires to the right. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. They're dealing with a second and long. Defense looks like they're coming. To the air, it's Lagway. He's got him this time. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. They'll immediately call timeout. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Gator! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. The Hurricanes will kick it away to crank up the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hawkins. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Gators can really attack on this second and short. Right back to him on the ground. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Defense might bring the house here. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Looking to throw, it's Lagway. And the misconnection on third down.
Man, that's a big stop on this first drive. That's got to energize this defense. They didn't have a great first half. Let's just call it what it is. They could have done a lot better. But to come out, make some adjustments, get a stop on this first possession, that's a good sign for this defense.
Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
I like the idea to go for it there on fourth down. You're basically at midfield, and you've got to have confidence in your guys to be able to go out. You've got experience in this offense. Guys have made these types of plays before. That time, the defense stepped up, they bowed up, and made a better play and take over. Now you need your defense to get on the field in a sudden change situation and get you the football back.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting the backfield, making the play.
Gets it out fast. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the...
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And, man, that play looked a little bit too easy. 4th down, big situation. You got to get up on these receivers and make it difficult. He gets the football right away, gets all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
Coming out with it, it's Hawkins. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Back to throw, it's Flagway. Got it on the outside, it's Livingston. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
There's just so much chemistry between this quarterback and his receiver. And you saw it right there, down the perimeter, trying to work the boundary. Just put it somewhere near him. He'll catch it, he'll get a foot down, and help out his offense.
Off play action. There's the pressure.
Bring it in.
He's going to run it.
Yeah,
nice
bro,
run there. Picks up a
crazy,
out of bounds.
Look at this.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on second and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available. Scramble. Give me an easy first down.
They want to run it left here. Fighting off the defender. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are...
Oh, out of space. Smashes through the tackle. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Pressure coming.
Get in there, boy!
Runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Fires it incomplete.
Butterfinger.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long,
Look
so
at
hard to
that.
execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And the right rotation on that one to get a little help from the crossbar and get it through. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
All the bounces going the kicker's way right here. That was just at about the extent of his distance for a field goal, and the crossbar helped him out, putting 3 up on the board.
This possession from their own 20. They'll try the run. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Dropping back, it's back.
Oh my God! I pressed the wrong button, bro. The wrong button, bro. Please,
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical, and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
And with the extra point, they're now up touchdown and a field goal at 10.
Oh, that's crazy.
He'll bring it out. It's Marion. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Motion from the back. Going right to work up top. Makes the catch. It's Lyle. Oh, he's got some space. He's loose. Delivers the stiff arm. And he's brought down after a huge completion. One big play and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. They'll go to the ground. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to fire. The short hands, it's Lyle. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. To the air, it's Beck. Still looking, on the move. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple. Makes a grab past the marker. There he goes. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. And the Hurricanes are on the move. Give to the running back. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
They'll run the quarterback sneak.
And nice job by this defense. You kind of knew something like this was coming. Great job. You got to get penetration. First thing you have to do is get up under that center. Make it really hard for him to go forward right now. Nice penetration, stopping the quarterback sneak in its tracks.
They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. He'll wedge it in there on the quarterback sneak. Sneak gets it done.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Defense in press coverage. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Looking downfield, it's Flagway. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Ball. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. And the Gators moving quickly to the line. On third down going up top. He'll pull it down and run. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Looking for a gap. It's ball. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. The give, and tick, 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 tick. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Defense doing their job getting that last stop, and now 3rd in California. Not a lot of play calls to convert this, so defensively, let's get off the field now. The clock's running. We need to give it back to our offense with as much time as possible.
The Gators are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. The play action fake. Buys a little extra time. He gambles and throws one all the way back to the left. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Fires left. He's got it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
Give to the single back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Caught over the middle. It's Lyle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
Looking for a man. It's back. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Caught behind the line. It's Fletcher. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And a really nice job by the defense of winning 2nd down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good 3rd down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Wants to throw it. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
And I like it. Very smart defense, understanding the clock, understanding they're going to try to push the ball down the field. Great job playing deep, breaking on the football, making sure that receiver doesn't catch it.
And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You can tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
On the ground, it's ball. Got enough for the 1st down. Really good surge for this offense. They move the change, and he's got it at the 34.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The give to the back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised. I mean, you put the ball in your best player's hands. Like, late in the game, you've got to trust your guy. I'm interested to see what they do here on third down coming up. Let's call it third and interesting, right? Top clock ticking down. Do I trust my QB to throw the football? I got the lead. I want that clock to continue to work.
That's caught. It's ball. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And I like what this offense did, man. They stayed aggressive. They were trying to get the first down through the air. But here's the good thing now. You punt the football away. You trust your defense. You got the lead late in this football game. One more stop, and there's a good chance you get the W.
Trying to keep this drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Scanning the field, it's Beck. A deep throw as the clock winds down. He's got it on the left. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most...
Hell yeah, bro. That was a good ass game.